one of our users in the USA has been asking some questions about sizing of symbols. How do you determine size in a drawing? The quickest and easiest way is to use the distance command, and if I click distance and click from one side of the site to the other and look down in the command line area, you can see we have a distance of 65.6. That's decimal feet. And if we come down here and click again, I get 32.8 feet for the width of the site, and I'm getting a perimeter count, 98.4. You may notice a little yellow line, or appears to be a line occurring, and that's not part of the drawing. If I hit escape, that line disappears. So if you wanted to know the size of any, say these hedge elements, just click and click from one side to the other, so they're 3 feet or so, 3.5 feet in diameter. And the symbols in gCADPlus are, in the US environment and in the Imperial environment, are set so that if you go to the library and pick standard and say we want, say, a symbol for, let's say, a tall tree, so I just scroll through here and here's a suitable symbol and I bring it into the drawing, this box pops up and you can say I want to specify its scale as I bring it in, or if we leave that alone, location of course you want to specify on screen. I don't think I would tick the rotation angle, but let's just take this instance. I say OK, and all the symbols that have been developed in the US environment and in the metric environment are set roughly 3 feet in diameter, in canopy diameter, or in the metric environment, that's 1,000 millimeters or a meter, and I would just pop it in like so. But then I need to scale it, so I select it and right click, go to scale. If you zoom in a little to see what I'm doing, I click in the middle there, come out to the edge and then drag out, and I'm dynamically scaling that symbol. Let's delete that one and try another. So if we change the options in that box when the symbol's being inserted, you can place and scale all at the same time. So let's try it. Go to the library, plants, go to standard, we'll scroll down a bit to say something like that was the one we used, this one will do, and we'll open it and insert it into the drawing. Up pops the box. So if I now say I'm going to specify the scale on screen as I bring it in, I pop it in like so and then pull out. So you can ring the changes there and operate in whatever way you want. So we've tried to make the symbols all based around that 3-foot canopy diameter. So if you don't tick that box scale as you bring in, then that'll be the result. Don't forget that it's fair enough, I think, with symbols like those running through there, but don't forget that you can rotate them around. You might rotate several of those just to get a more interesting effect. And if you're really fussy and this wasn't a really clipped hedge, you might want to scale individual items, like I'll exaggerate it like that so I can easily scale them after the event. So I hope that helps in understanding scaling and sizing. So to sum up, use your distance command to measure anything at all. The diameter of this symbol from there across to theirs is nearly 4 feet. It must have been scaled as it goes in, but all of these symbols have been either scaled up or down to create the sort of effect that we're interested in.